Jason Dominic. I am a senior here at Bloomsburg University, and I am also a political science major. For my presentation, I chose the topic of human trafficking. To start, I just wanted to give a brief outline of my presentation. First, I will explain what human trafficking is and describe the different kinds of human trafficking. I will explain how victims of human trafficking are lured in. Next, I will identify where this issue is mostly occurring. And finally, I will describe how this issue can be prevented. So what is human trafficking? When defined by the United Nations, it's defined as the recruitment, transportation, transfer, harboring, or receipt of persons by improper means for an improper purpose, including forced labor or sexual exploitation. Human trafficking is often referred to as a hidden crime, as victims rarely come forward to seek help because of language barriers, fear of the traffickers, and/or fear of law enforcement. Human trafficking is also often referred to as modern-day slavery. There are a number of different kinds of human trafficking. Sex trafficking is one of the most common. This is where the victim is forced into the commercial sex industry and are held against their will. Forced labor is where a victim is forced into working and are not paid for their labor. They often are creating products for commercial sale. Domestic servitude is similar to forced labor. However, this is where a person is forced to work in a private home and are brainwashed into thinking they have no option but to stay. Finally, debt-bonded labor is a type of human trafficking where the victim is forced to work in order to pay a previous debt. Once this debt is paid, they are sometimes released, but not all of the time. In terms of who is targeted and considered most vulnerable by human trafficking, everyone is considered vulnerable. Men, women, and children of all ages are victims of human trafficking. However, traffickers do often look for people who are considered suitable for a variety of reasons. People who are psychologically or emotionally vulnerable are often prime targets. These people are usually not in a right state of mind and are easily give in to the human trafficker due to the circumstances. People who are under some sort of economic hardship are also prime targets due to them being in need of things such as money, food, or a place to live. Um, People with a lack of social safety net are often targeted. These people often lack close social ties with friends or family members, so they're easily forgotten about if they go missing. Victims are lured into human trafficking by a variety of ways. Fake intimate relationships is the most common technique used. This is where the trafficker gains the trust over a period of time with someone and eventually subjects them into human trafficking. This is most common with women and teenage runaways. Another technique used is through fake job opportunities. Here, a trafficker creates fake job advertisements that are too good to be true and often catches the attention of a possible victim. All of these techniques involve some type of force used against the victim. Kidnapping and peer pressure are also types of force used that may go unnoticed. Human trafficking takes place all over the world, even within the United States. However, this issue is most commonly found in Belarus, Central African Republic, China, Eritrea, and Iran. All types of human trafficking occur in these places, some more than others. Finally, human trafficking can be prevented through multiple ways. Educating about the issue is considered the most effective. By doing this, it can save many victims of human trafficking of all ages. Studying the indicators is also a very effective way in preventing this issue. It is also important for people to report any suspicious behavior that seems to be related to human trafficking and to raise awareness about the issue in hopes to inform the general public in a positive way.